Hello and welcome to Merlin's Manor for another Game Mechanics Monday. Today I'm going to be talking about pick up and deliver games. What a pick up and deliver game is basically you're going to go to some location and get something you're going to need to deliver to another location. So it's as simple as that, but there's different ways that games use this mechanism, and so I'm going to go over a few games that do this mechanism well. Okay, the first game I want to talk about is Back to the Future Dice Through Time, which is a cooperative pickup and delivery game. You're going to be rolling dice, which will allow you to move to different locations, move to different time periods, to be able to get Biff out of a location, to be able to resolve paradoxes that come up. And one of the big things that you're going to be doing is being able to get rid of events. When you complete an event by having dice that have the same icon, you are going to then get an item that has a specific location and time period that it needs to be returned to. And when you've returned enough of those to their time periods, then you will go ahead and win the game. But you have to do that before you get out of time. And so this is a game where you're solving events to be able to get items, to get them to where they belong. So that's how the pickup and delivery works in this game, is you're working together to get everything back where they belong. The next one I want to talk about is Horrified. And this is a game where you are going up against different classic monsters, and the big thing you're doing in this game is you're going to be picking up items, and you're going to have to take them to various locations to do certain things to get rid of the monsters there. And so it's a very simple kind of concept there, and each one gives you a different kind of puzzle that you have to solve as you are just basically picking up items off the board and doing what needs to be done with them. And so another good, simple pickup and delivery game. The next one I want to talk about is Firefly the game. And this one, it's a little bit more complicated than these two. You're going to have a lot going on in this game. You are basically going to be flying through the galaxy there. You're going to be getting different missions that you're going to be trying to fulfill. You're going to be spending money to upgrade your ship, spending money to recruit different crew that are going to help you be able to complete these different deliveries that you're going to be doing. And so you've got a lot going on throughout this game as you are trying to be the one that gets the money that needs to be gotten before the others. And I think there's a few other types of missions, but that's like the main one you start out with there. And so this is a little bit more advanced of a pickup delivery than these type of games are, but it's a lot of fun. I highly recommend Firefly the game. The next game I want to talk about is My Little Scythe, and this is a game that's very kid-friendly, and it's got a little bit more going on to it than just pickup and delivery, as you have 8 different objectives to work towards, and you need to get 4 of those objectives completed, and 2 of those objectives are pickup and delivery. And what's going to happen is you're going to have different resources come out on the board, and you are going to basically move to those resources, and then you can take those along with you. And one of the objectives wants you to get 4 diamonds back to the center castle area and deliver those, and then you get to say that you've done that by putting a trophy on there. And then the other one is you're getting apples and delivering them to the center castle area. And so it does have 2 of the 8 objectives are related to that pickup and delivery mechanism. And as you go along, you could actually have somebody come and challenge you to a pie fight, and they could actually take the resources that you have there, but those resources are always moving along the board where you are, and so you're just trying to get those there, as well as accomplish several other things along the way. And so I got a couple good basic pickup and delivery mechanisms that are great for young players to learn how to do that, as well as some other cool mechanisms as well. The last one I'm going to talk about is one that I don't personally own, and it's one I wasn't sure if I wanted to include in this video because it really does do the mechanism well, but 2 things. One, it's out of print, and so you're going to have a little bit of trouble getting your hands on it possibly. I personally don't even have a copy of it, but I play with my friends, and so it's called Iron Dragon. And the other reason that I thought about not including this is it is a lot on that much heavier kind of side. I've kind of kept most of the games on these mechanism lists on the lighter side, and so I want to warn you going in. That's why I didn't include a Feast for Odin on the worker placement, even though it does it very well. This is a very heavy game, and what you're doing in Iron Dragon is you are basically going and picking up contracts, and you're actually having to build your own routes as you are going across the landscape there, and you're going to get a contract in one place. You're going to have to go build a route to go get the resources you need, and then build the route to the place where you're going to be able to drop off those resources, and you're using crayons to do that. and there's a lot of money involved in building your routes, as well as you're trying to make more and more money along the way. And it's a very heavy game, a lot going on to it. It's not one I would recommend to start out with. I'd recommend taking one of these lighter games to start out with, but it's definitely one that does the mechanism well, and so I wanted to include Iron Dragon on this list as well. What are your favorite pickup and delivery games? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And also I want to let you know, if you want to check out a pickup and delivery game that I feel failed to deliver, you can check out this video right here. And if you'd rather check out some other mechanisms and learn a little bit more about the games that do those mechanisms, well, you can go here and check out those videos. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.